Alright, stream is here. And my throat is still as clogged as ever. But we're doing it. So I have done not much editing since last time. We're back to the normal rate of editing now, where it's like I'll get maybe a jump done. And by that I mean, so I've edited, at the very least, cut up the footage and of this. Oh yeah, I made this image. Made this. And then I've cut up the footage of this jump, and then also I had to add an additional bit of dialogue because I realized that I didn't describe the other way you could do the jump. So we got all that. I just need a button to rotate it now. I just need a button notate. I'm thinking for this, right? Now, I do typically perform this wall jump with a stick, which would make a flick make more sense, but, like, you can also do clutch, and it's fine. Again, if you prefer clutch, it's whatever. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I forgot what text font I was using. I just suddenly get all fancy with it. Close. Perfect. Executed perfect. Yeah, I also had to make a new recording, and for some reason, there's a lot of first frames that are just skipped even at 30% speed, so I'm just gonna take it as is. Pretty sure that's the end of this. Once you reach the middle of the box you're in, perform another side. Perfect. Alright, I need left still. Yeah, this is like this is Asha's, or this is one of the harder tricks Asha has to do in his level. And compared to Goddess, it's not that bad. It's very quick. It's still awkward though. I'll give it that. But again, like, after you've beaten Goddesses, Asha's level just feels like a fucking breath of fresh air, where you're just like, oh my god, I don't have to do that shit anymore. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lord. Alright. Where are we going? Think, yeah. The second I get to there is the end. So like, I don't even need this anymore. Another side B passes. Never mind, I do need it. Never mind, hold on. I don't want to play with you anymore. Another side B passes spikes and repeat. Perform another side B past the spikes and repeat one more time to make. Alright, now we need the culmination of everything. Because I did this in a kind of weird way, but I go. I was trying to do. I was trying to simplify the amount of like talking I had to do by being like, alright, now just do that again, essentially. It makes it a little awkward, but hey, I can't even, the UI cuts that off, but that's the Fumo emote or whatever. That's the Fumo emote that auto censors itself, apparently. How did we even, no, Becca added that, right? Or did I add that? I feel like that was Becca. Also, how you doing, Crown? Oh, look at that. That's a frame 1 wall jump right there. They have not taken my freedom quite yet, although I have a lot less free time. Or I'm going to have a lot less free time. That's for sure. I got fucking, what is it? I still haven't seen what the other class wants to do, but I got 2 classes. And one of them, the first one wants me to read 90 goddamn pages. I do have 2 weeks to do it, but it's a little brutal. It took me over like 2 hours to read the first 30 pages, and I'm like, alright. Alright. I see how it is. You finished the golf medicine drawing? Hold on, wait, I gotta see that shit. What the fuck did I do? Oh, no, I know what I did. Perfect. I'm going to assume you're drawing Luna Child next. That would be my guess. Of all my guesses. There's like 3 characters that could... Well, technically there's 5. There's like... Because there's Medicine, Aika, Star, Sunny, and Luna. To be fair, out of the 3, Luna's... I'm pretty sure it's at the top of that list. Never mind, I would not have guessed that. That was not a part of the 5 characters. I love Momohime. Such a goofy name. No, she does look cute. If I remember who you're talking about, which I believe I do. I believe I know who you are talking about. And I believe this may cover a proper introduction well. It is cool to me that, like, or what is it? It is cool to me when, like, a fan game makes someone like Futo, like, a playable shot type. Because Futo's cool. Well, I don't know about cool, but she's funny. I guess she can be cool. I like Futo. How the fuck did this moon go? Hold on. Third wall. From here, perform one more. I was a little too close, so I did not need to start holding back. Or so I did not hold back immediately. I was actually still holding left for a little bit. I need to blow my nose. I just realized I have not been playing fucking music. I have music queued up and I'm not even playing it. I've just been editing in silence like a goober. Now I gotta listen to Love Will Transcend. Never mind. Fuck Love Will Transcend. Get out of here. We don't need your love. We don't need love. All we need is Momohime. 11 Futo's 2,190 years old ass tries to get along with the young people. She's like, how you doing, kids? I can't fucking think of, like... It's like, what is that line? I can't think of it anymore. It's like, how you doing, my fellow youngsters or some shit? Bro, can you imagine Futo on a skateboard though? She'd kind of rip ass, actually. No, Futo goes crazy on that fucking skateboard. Put her in Tony Hawk, bro. Put her in Tony Hawk. She knows what's up. Perfect. I was wondering where I was gonna get neutral on the stick from. This is like a small adjustment. It's more accurate to what I did. I do go back and forth between going for general what I pressed and then actual what I pressed. I feel like here I can do actual what I pressed because it's not that big a deal. It's not even that big of a deal even. And then, yeah, that's the frame. Look at that. This frame. And then this frame right here. That's how you know. That's how you know what is up. Wait. That should be right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's how you do it. Listen, that's how you do it and do it right. That's how you do it to it. And repeat one more time to make it to the third wall. From here, perform one more wall jump. Yeah. And then so left clutch. So here's the thing. So how I describe this jump, and because this is a more straightforward method in my opinion, how I described this jump was you do double jump before you touch the spikes. You do a double jump before you touch the spikes into... Yeah, I think that's fine. You do a double jump before you touch the spikes into an air strong and then air dodge. Which I mean, like, again, like, just... I mean, it's a lot more straightforward because you don't have to time the momentum as much because you're just holding left anyway. And then you double jump. The only thing you need to time is, like, The only thing you need to make sure to do is to have the double jump come out of, like, the peak of your air strong. As opposed to the other way I did it, which is, like, having the air strong first. And you have to make it, like, you have to time it with your drift and the peak of the wall jump, which is more awkward. Oh, hey, Alice, how you doing? Is that the Big C? I don't know if I like the nickname the Big C. I feel like that could be, misinterpreted. Nah, but no one would ever. No one would ever misinterpret that. How you doing, Alice? Oh, sure, that was the end of the song. Do you want an hour of Sanai piano? It's fucking Remy again. Everyone uses this, like, gif of Remy with the piano. Except they've changed it up. Because they like... they, like, photoshopped an image of Sanai onto it. Remy's like, yeah, I got my Sanai piano. Check it. It's so cool. Remy would think it's cool. Remy would play the piano like shit. I feel like at first, but like she's got a lot of years to learn it. I feel like eventually, right? Or maybe she'd get bored within 5 seconds. I don't know. Nah, she might. I feel like Remy would learn how to play the piano eventually. I have faith. I have a whole mountain of it, even. Just got out of the cycle. Gotcha. Well, I hope you're feeling at least a little better after that. Is my only condolences I can give. I imagine that's pretty rough. She is a spoiled 500-year-old child. Alright. Let's do... again, I mentioned this before, but I do love how much of Remy's yes man Sakuya is. Like, it does not matter how much Remilia is in the wrong. So, like, Sakuya will just fully have her back and just be like, nah, it's not your fault. This is the world's fault, not yours. It's very funny. She's always willing to fall on that sword for her. Thing like this. You can officially you can Guna Aya now. It makes it all worth. The voice of Aya Shimemuru is getting louder. I hear it approaching.
Uncharged Air Strong, and immediately after it ends, perform an...
Sakuya and Remy tells her to build her a rocket to the moon. Like, I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. It's like, Sakuya, you must capture Lily White. I want spring first, god damn it. Put her in a bottle. It's like, I don't know if that's a very good idea, mistress. Do it! Alright. Alright, perfect. Just gotta keep running around. Eventually, you'll find the inputs you're looking for.
God, I need to type in shield. I haven't had to type in shield in decades, dude.
This is a new experience. Don't put Lil White in a mason jar. That's what she would have done. Should have gotten like a child-sized mason jar, and not like a mason jar that's big enough for a child to hold. Like, literally, it is the size of a child mason jar. And then she would have stuffed her in it. She'd be like, you live here now. You produce spring for me, goddammit. No, this is I before E. This is I before E. We've made this mistake before. This is the one time I before E applies. It's like I before E, except after C. Or if it's the word 8. Or probably some other bullshit that the English language loves to fucking do. It loves to do it. But this is pretty fucking snazzy, actually. Bam, 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 bam. Sounds very wintry, despite the fact that it's fucking Remy's theme. Ba, 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 boo, boo. There's this part in Silent Center in Blue where Raisin is like, how did they think this piece of shit would fly? And Aaron's like, it's perfect. Or no, it's not even it's perfect. It's like, it's nearly flawless. Or like, it's nearly perfect. They were one step away. I know fucking, what was it? Fantasy Main Wars has that dynamic a lot for Raisin and Aaron. Where it's like, or I think more so Raisin, where Raisin's just really fucking cynical all the time. They're just like, what the fuck are you doing? And everyone's like, oh my god, they're doing it. It's beautiful.
Perform an air dodge going up left to just barely make it onto the ledge. Quick side note for the end of this jump. You can swap the order you perform the double jump. Oh, yeah. I made like a fucking... I didn't know what I wanted to put here, so I made like a decodable message. So it's like quick sidle note for the end of this jump. I'm sorry, I need to blow my nose again. Ah.
By the way, fun facts. I'm gonna have to, after this stream, I mean, at around 1, I was planning, I'm gonna have to fucking cold call hospitals for the first time in my existence. Yeah, I've been talking about, like, school shenanigans. This semester, they want me to get an internship at a hospital so I can turn it in as credit or some shit. So now I just gotta, like, call up hospitals and pray that they have an internship. I did say I was gonna button notate this. Do I just want to button notate it all the way? I probably just want to start button notating it. Now, whatever. Just do it. Just go for the thing. Get that bread, yo. Get the bread. You put the ball into place. Hold on. I can find clutch. I can find clutch. If you don't think I don't know how to find clutch, then you're dead. Literally just dead. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm kind of in 43 minutes or 42 minutes when this playlist ends, I've got to see what the fuck embodiment of frequency modulation is. What does that mean? What is embodiment of frequency? Bro, you fucking modulating your frequency over here? What are you even doing if you're not modulating your frequency? If you're not embodying modulating your frequency? Hold on, so I need right. I need right. Where's right? There it is. There it is. Give me it. Oh shit, that's sick. Like someone on that server legit just found it and posted it? That's golf medicine, right? I realized I could look that up. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I did want to see it. Let me see. Twitter.com. And then I refuse to type in x.com. I refuse. Just like any old... Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, well I see the art from you, and then I immediately see art from someone who I'm not following. So that's great. Look at that. This is adorable. I like the plague doctor mask she's got going on. She's got the lilies of the valleys on her dress. That's really good. And then we got this Marissa or something. This is also good. I like this. Oh damn, look at that shit. I'm not gonna delve down this rabbit hole before I accidentally find porn on stream. So if your luck is in any way similar to mine, then I really wish you the best of luck, soldier. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can get unusually lucky when it counts sometimes. Other times, not so much. So we'll just, we'll just have to see. I need the B button. Where is the B button? Oh, you could probably just take this shiz, because I'm gonna need... I might need that. I'll take that, and that. On the off chance that I need them. Is it me, or is there a weird comparison that makes it seem bad on the thumbnail? What do you mean comparison? Like, do you mean the zoom in and the not zoom in? Those. All I'm saying is this. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. No, you've wasted your points. Oh, compression, not comparison. I can't read. How could you waste your points? They're all gone. They're all dead and gone away. Okay, hold on. I need a fucking level of Ika Loca or some shit. I need a... Okay. Yeah, so this is B. And I think, yeah, I think I am pressing right here. Dead. So I don't need neutral. Neutral fucking sucks. We hate neutral. I always just hold forward. Whenever I play a fighting game, round start, fucking run at him, pile driver immediately. No questions asked. No more questions. We pile driving today, boys. We pile fucking driving. Live la vida loca. I don't really, I'm not, oh yeah, right. I'm not too good at, like, seeing compression shit like that, so I think it looks fine. I don't really see it getting compressed in any way, but, I mean, I'm not typically the person looking out for that stuff, to be real. I'm over here fucking recording in 720p. Oh, I'm over here. My ass recording 720. Recording my entire... Never mind, I don't want to finish that sentence. I don't want to finish that sentence. You know, I have gotten a surprising amount of use out of the do not press button. I was not aware of how much use I was going to get out of that. But, like, a lot of people have wanted to waste their points. Could redeem 10 songs of that. Could have challenged stream. Why did I type watch? Huh? I'm just like... I just start dropping subliminal messages in the stream that you're already watching. Watch. Look at the stream. You must consume the product. Is this just Remy again? No, this is Patchy. I was like, some EOSD shiz. Get on your knee. Get on your knees over Yomu Kampaku. What does that mean? What is that? Oh, no, subliminal messaging. I understand now. Wait, like, but over like you mean like literally like over top of, or do you mean for Yomu Kampaku? Like I think it's really funny to imagine the other way, where she's just like face down the ground on her back, and then you just like fall down on your knees on top of her. That shit's gotta hurt. Your knees would literally be digging into her back. It's like, I don't know if this is what... I don't know if this is the subliminal messaging we want. It reminds me of the art talk the TikTok trend. Or art talk. I see. Okay. I've never heard of that. Where people said, watch, like, comment, and so on. that's what people do in YouTube videos. There's like, comment, and subscribe, right? And so it's watch, like, comment. Yeah, do it because of Yom. That does make sense, but I really, again, when the term is over, that just makes my brain think. That makes my brain think that you're doing it literally over her. Not for her, but like on top. Physical, or like, how do I say this in a way that doesn't sound weird? I guess it's weird no matter what I say, huh? Well, that's life for you. Chomu. Hold on, is this the brand new OC Do Not Steal Chomu? Oh, Alice. By the way, I was realizing last time, because I was not thinking about it. The colored version of Ignoremu you sent in, but is that the final version? Because I think, what was it? I realized I wasn't sure after the stream. It looks pretty final, minus like the shoulders or whatever. Like, would the shoulders be colored in that? No, I guess if the outfit is over the shoulders, then that would be complete. I think. I think the drawing looks really good. I think it's like literally just like the shoulders cut off too early. But like maybe, but it might look weirder if they're colored in with the outline around them. Honestly, I could take it like that. I think that does, again, I genuinely think it looks really good. And I think with the way, with the way the rest of the white's drawn around it, it would make sense that the shoulders were covered in that instance. Yeah. I think I could take it like that. If there's like nothing else that you like really strongly want to add to it, then I think I think I am good to just crop it like that. Once I get the chance, of course. Hold on. No, I guess this is unique. Look at how much fucking shiz is in this. You can swap the order you perform the double jump into air strong in if your timing's good enough, although this is a lot less straightforward in my opinion. Now, I will say it got me a lot more height than the other method did. I just like, maybe I should explain it. I don't want to fucking take the time to explain it. The reason I don't like it as much is because this is awkward. Like, going from this wall jump here into the strong, the timing on that just feels weird to me, and I don't like that. I like the double jump in air strong more. I don't know. I've made my decision. I'm gonna live with my decision. We're moving on. To the walls we go. To the window. To the wall. We're going for it. Now onto the walls. And let me see. Your timing's good enough, although this is a lot less straightforward in my opinion. Now onto the walls. And luckily, Asha has pretty easy walls compared to most of the cast. In order to get past the 12-meter wall, all you have to do is perform a full hop. And at the peak of it, perform 3 uppies in a row and drifts left after the third one to make it up. So,
Do I want to re-record this? I probably do. Yeah, because I did... yeah. Dang it. Dang it. How did I describe this again? Luckily, Asha has pretty easy walls compared to most of the cast.
I need an Asha fix.
In order to get past the 12-meter wall, all you have to do is perform a full hop. And at the peak of it, perform 3 uppies in a row and drifts left after the third one to make it up. I'm gonna need a decent amount of Asha fixes. Like, I will say, Goddess, despite the insane amount of footage I needed for Goddess, I only had to re-record, or I only had to fix one of her jumps. There was only one Goddess fix in that entire thing. I still needed a fuck ton of footage for other things, but, like, I'm realizing, like, Princess Remedy had 7 fucking fixes that I needed to record for her. And I'm like, my god. That's so much fix. But I did fix her, in fact. That was me. I clutched an insane amount, and I fixed her. It's every person's dream. You guys want to play Where the Winds Meet or Age of Wonders 4? I know, listen, I know everyone in chat has always been like, man, when are you going to play Age of Wonders 4? We love Age of Wonders 4. And I'm like, I'm sorry, guys. It's just not time. Maybe today is the time. Why did I do it like that? Well, never mind. It's cool. It worked. Ow. But getting the initial spacing is awkward. I stated that myself. It's awkward. It's awkward. Okay. Bah. Never mind. Too early. Never mind. Now I'm over adjusting the other way. Now I'm okay. I just gotta fucking relax and listen to the music, my guy. It doesn't gotta be so serious. Ow. Ow. I am not good at doing this right now. That's just because I didn't have enough height after the third one. Also, I did not air strong. Again, you gotta air strong at the peak. You gotta do peak. God, okay. Maybe both methods suck. I don't know. The double jump method just feels more straightforward to me. Maybe I'm learning that I'm dumb and wrong. Ah. Perfect. All right. So again, it's literally just... Yeah, you don't even need an air dodge. That's it. That's the entire recording. Okay. You don't even need to do it as fast as possible. Like, you want to see what this shit looks like fast? Look at that. Look at how high you get. It's almost enough to fucking make it up here. That's not even with the double jump. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, why can you do that? Hold on. I can just full hop, double jump, 1, 2, 3, go. The 1, 2, 3, go.
To be fair, you have to match that really quick. So I think I do like da 1 2 3 like that. What exactly should change about the shoulder? Oh yeah. No, okay. I was wondering if the color is exaggerated to hide the shoulder, then that is fine. In my head when I first looked at it, it was weird that like I couldn't visibly see like the pink of her shoulder or whatever. That sounds weird. You know what I mean? I couldn't see like the skin of her shoulder because and I thought that was weird. But if that is the collar extending it, then I think that is actually fine. I just didn't get that at first. Yeah, no, again, I think, yeah. I was confused when I, like, looked at her shoulder and I didn't see, like, skin. But, again, I think, again, if the shoulder, like, again, if the whole point is that the shoulder, or the collar is supposed to be, like, over-exaggerated to hide the shoulder, then I think that is actually fine. I think the extended shoulder still works. Or, I mean, not I think the big shoulder works. No, I mean, I think the extended collar works. So I think I will take it like that. And I will... and I will try cropping it then. Once I can. That shall not be for this stream, though. This stream is going to be all about editing. We're going to make progress, boys. We're going to make progress.
Now
boys
onto
and
the
girls.
Walls. And luckily, Asha has pretty easy walls compared to most of the cast. In order to get past the 12-meter wall, all you have to do is perform a full hop. And at the peak of it, perform 3 uppies in a row.
Let me hear what I do
and
for the
drift
second
left
method.
after the third one to make it up. Now, the 18-meter wall is a little trickier, but not anything too technical. All you have to do is stand next to the wall and perform a full hop into a wall jump. Afterwards, perform an up B going straight up, and then perform a double jump going back towards the wall. Once you reach the wall, perform another wall jump, and then perform 2 more up Bs going straight up, and immediately follow that up with an air dodge going up left. From here, just hold left, and you should make it on...
Why did I just... progressive? Damn snow. I've never heard of a snowflake before. Or, well, not in a political sense. It's like, what is this snowflake? Wait, is this... Huh. I didn't know that. Collision box is away from the wall. Why did I... So... Hold on. So, full up, double jump, up... Alright. Wall jump, up B, double jump, up B, up B. That's so weird. Why did... Huh? Why didn't I just say this? I feel like that's a pretty reasonable mash. Like, because you're not doing fucking 1 2 3 go. You do just like, so full hop, wall jump, double jump, 1 2 3 go. And you make it pretty handily. I will... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to re-script write that jump because I think I hella overcomplicated that. I'm not going to do it this stream, though. That'll be for later. We're going to... Yeah, I'm going to re-record and because, like... Well, I was going to have to re-record it anyway. Because this is how I did this shit. This is not even remotely how I described it. I really should have, like, recorded these after I script wrote them. I really should have. Now, the 18-meter wall is a little trickier, but not... Like, look at that shit. Like, that's not how I did it. I really think I can simplify that a lot more.
You forgot? What did you forget? Learn to play. Oh, nice. Don't wanna be an American idiot. I really don't know the lyrics to that song as much as I should. That's beautiful. Fucking. We're doing. Oh yeah, this is Osha Fix 2. I'm gonna need Osha Fix 2 and Osha Fix 3. I did not realize that I was gonna be having fucking fix problems this late into it, but this is how it is. This is in fact how it be. So do I want this? What do I want? Jump? What do I want for like? Now on to something. Well, maybe I'm the F. Maybe I'm the F. Maybe I'm far away. You'll never find me. Now onto the walls, and luckily Asha has pretty easy walls compared to most of the cast. In order to get past the 12, I guess just here. Now onto the walls, and luckily Asha has pretty easy walls compared to most of the cast. Like, technically that is a method, but it really doesn't, I don't know. I don't think it's the simplest method I can describe, so like. That's the 12-meter wall. All you have to do is... Is that the end? No. We still have more Myon Gaming left. In order to get past the 12-meter... In order to get past the... Again, this is a lot more relaxing of a playlist than I thought it would be. In order to get past the... I'm glad I clicked on it. In order to get past the... well, because I'd seen this a couple of times, I didn't click on it. And I'm glad I finally caved. In order to get past the... Okay. So, yeah, this shit is so weird, dog. I can't believe I, like, described / did that trick so wrong. You know what I mean? I'm just like, I'm disappointed. I'm like, how did I mess this up to this degree? Where it's like, not only did the recording I did, not only did the way I do it in the recording, like, the way I did in the recording was never going to be the way I described it, for one. And two, the way I actually script wrote it was just, no. Just no. Like, I do get that I'm trying to mitigate the amount of... I'm trying to mitigate the amount of mashing someone has to do. Unless I think it's, like, particularly important for getting past a trick. Because I do describe a mashing method later. But that is fine. I think that mashing method is fine because it is an alternative method to getting past a really high wall and is technically more straightforward. That's why I'm fine with that then. You know what I mean? But this... But that's that, and this is this. Roland 2027. Guys, Roland's so dumb. You ever looked at a character and thought, wow, they're really dumb? That's Roland. I don't know why I'm going so off on it, Roland. I don't know if y'all know who Roland is. He's a Library of Ruin character. So, like, Nobeka's probably the only one who'd know who the hell I'm talking about. All you heard was, maybe I'm fine, before you had to leave. Beautiful.
I was mentioning a Library of Ruin character. And by mentioning, I mean I was randomly going off on Roland for no reason. He only has like a really sad and tragic backstory, but who gives a fuck? I think he's stupid. I don't actually think that, but I think it's really funny to just go off on this
In order to get
fictional
past the 12-meter
character.
wall, all you have to do is...
Yeah, you ever felt like that where you're just like, I don't really hate this fictional character, but I want to insult them like there's no tomorrow because I think that's hilarious.
perform a full...
It's like they're not real, so it's like, who gives a fuck?
Perform a full hop.
It's like when I talk about like kicking Kagero's teeth in, you know. It's just mere jest. It's just a mere joke of the moment. This is funny, I don't know. Like example. That bitch ass motherfucker Hatate. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah. If you can gaze into the future.
At the peak of it, perform free. At the peak of it, perform
beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. And it should not do the weird snapback thing.
And at the peak of it, perform free up.
Yeah, because I'm getting to the point where I have too much footage to where it's doing weird snapbacks, but it doesn't do that if I delete the keyframe while it's still at 30 FPS. Or like 30% speed. Because the 30% speed is typically where it's coming out. That's where it be coming. It's cumin. My favorite spice. I want my payment for the commission to be at the end of the video, you adding welcome to the Church of Aya. As like an emote. No, we can well, we can discuss. It might be funny. Twitch, lock the fuck in. I don't...
Perform 3 uppies in a row and drifts left after the third one to make it up.
Oh, is it that like you tried to type /J before hitting enter? Oh, no, yeah, I see, because you have quotations and the quotations didn't end. So, yeah, it just accidentally sent your message. Oh, you tried writing... Yes, /J. Eventually just /J.
Perform 3 uppies in a row and...
See, this is why Twitch is funny. This is why Twitch is Twitch is so funny. Guys, Twitch is funny.
Perform 3 uppies in a row and...
Drift.
Drifts left.
And you're on drift.
Drifts left.
Perfect. I like... No, but a part of me is like kind of curious. It's like if we added that as an emote, or like if we added that as a thing, what would that be? Oh, I did this wrong. Hold on. What the? Twitch is a goofy goober. Absolutely. I've always said this about Twitch. Twitch is the goofiest goober of them all. Goofy goober. Goober. Gooberte.
feel the fucking... I can feel the vibrations of the hospital truck pulling into wherever the hell... A hospital truck? My brain needs... I need medical attention. You know, the classic, hospital truck. What are you telling me you don't know about the hospital truck? Fuck, bro. You gotta get on your shiz. You add Welcome to the Church of Aya soundbite. And you get free commissions. How do I add soundbites? How do I add soundbite? See? What song is it? This might help us. I'm gonna assume we can listen to like one loop of this and we'll be good. Oh shit. Oh, she looks so cool. Who is she? But she's got like a scythe and a sword. Wait a minute. That's cool. And she's red. Hold on, I need to blow my nose. Hello, Yokai, how you doing? Sorry, I'll be back in a second. What do I... Okay, add it to the video. Okay, hold on. I don't think I could add that as a soundbite, but I could randomly add that to an image. Welcome to the church. I could just, like, hide that in the corner somewhere. Oh, you know what would be perfect? It would be perfect if I just, like... If I randomly add it somewhere on the screen for like one of the characters' outros, just real sneakily. But like, no, that sounds way, because like if someone sees it, they're like, what is Church of Aya? Oh yeah, you got Yomu playing Super Mario World. I'm still mad there's no drawing this character kissing the stage 6 boss. Yeah, just subliminal Aya propaganda. That's how that actually sounds hilarious. On Goo Goo Ga. No, I'd be willing to do fucking no, redo. Yeah, like, because like I feel like a soundbite would be too obvious, but I feel like again if we add just a small image. Why is it extended so much? What the fuck? What happened? Okay, there we go. And drifts left after the third one to make it up. Hold on, so... Form 3 uppies in a row, and drifts left after the third one to make it up. Hold on, did this work, or... This is drift, right? And drifts left after the third... No. That did not work. Hold on. Drifts left after the... Here is where I need. Yeah. No, I mentioned this last time about the Yomu, by the way. But again,
legit, when I looked at, like, these pixels or whatever, and, like, Mario and the Boo and the staircase, I thought this was a legit screenshot from the game. I legit thought that until I looked up here. Also, who's the stage 6 boss of BoSM? Who? Okay, hold on. Oh wow, I have not changed the that in a while. Touhou BoSM characters. You will have a simple image instead of the song of our goddess. for now. They're so tiny. They're all so tiny. Holy shit, everyone's so tiny. That's adorable. Okay, well, you're not tiny. You're cool. You're cool. Why is that Moko? She's the only one who's here who's not an OC. Everyone else is an OC, and then Moko's just here. Am I looking at the wrong... No, there she is. Wait. Oh, she's the extra stage boss. This is the stage 6 boss, I assume. I don't know. Do you really think they'd get along? She's like amphibious or some shit. She probably the other girl probably just want to murder her. She'd be like, you! and she'd just kill her. This artist draws them tiny. Yeah, no, this artist does seem to really like drawing tiny people. 3 uppies in a row and drifts left after the third one. I saw that. Ba-bum. Ba-da-da-dum. Uppies in a row and drifts left after the third one to make it up. You, soldier boy. Oh, wait. That's a day. Wait a minute. That's not the lyrics I'm used to. Actually, I don't know what the fuck they're saying. I heard say like soldier boy dat ho or some shit. That's what I hear. Soldier boy dat ho. Soldier boy, I told you I got a new dance for y'all. It's called the Soldier Boy. That's not very creative lyrics now that I'm reading them out loud. In the end of the story, the extra boss becomes the stage 6 boss's bodyguard or something like that. Okay, so she wouldn't kill her. So, I mean, I guess kissing's not entirely off the table. So, nice. Games team is a schoolgirl fetish. Luckily, there are teams, in order to get past the 12-meter wall, all you have to do is perform a full hop. And at the peak of it, perform 3 uppies in a row and drifts left after the third one to make it up. Now the it's 10% pain to 20% pain for 50% concentrated power of pain. Now, the 18-meter wall is a little trickier, but not anything too technical. All you have to do is stand next to the... Let me see. Hold on. To make it up. Now, the 18-meter wall is a little trickier, but not anything too technical. All you have to do is stand next to the wall and perform a... Again, we're gonna re-record this. Not right now, though. That's not a today thing. That is not a today thing. Instead, what I will do is I will cut this shit. I will cut this out to make it up. Now, the 18-meter wall is a little trickier, but not anything too technical. I think that statement is fine. I think that is true. All you have to do
All you have to do is
Just 2 more frames forward.
all you have to do
Okay, now 1 frame back.
all you have to do
1 more frame back.
all you have to do is
So make a cut, and then we listen.
all you have to do is stand next to the wall and perform a full hop into a wall jump. Afterwards, perform an up B going straight up, and then perform a double jump going back towards the wall. Once you reach the wall, perform another wall jump, and then perform 2 more up Bs going straight up, and immediately follow that up with an air dodge going up left. From here, just hold
I think that's fine. Wait.
here, just hold left, and you should make it.
Oh wait, no, I'm still not describing it. The stage 4 boss is a high schooler, and in one of the endings, the stage 2, the 2 stage 1 fairies come to Sanada dressed as high schoolers. I mean, I don't know. I feel like a lot of characters in Japanese media some should have drawn high school dresses, so I don't know if that's like a fetish or whether that's just how it be. Might be. I'm not ruling it out. Stage 4 boss is a... Oh wait, no, I read that. Love your wife so much, we'll make some art of her so you can use it in the videos. Propaganda. Okay, wait, no, yeah, if you... Hold on. If you make like... That'd be perfect. If you make like a portrait of her, and then I can put the text on top of that. I can put Welcome to the Church of I on top of it. All I have to do is dance. Dance, dance, dance. The stage 4 boss is ultra cool. Hold on. Alright, pull up the Book of Star Mythologies again. I wasn't really paying attention to the stage 4 boss. But Touhou BoSM characters. Where, okay. So tell me if I'm right. So this is stage 1. This is stage 2. This is stage 3. Wait, that's not... Stage 4 would be Moko then, right? Stage 5, no. Maybe these 2 are like a mid-boss. Mid-boss, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or maybe Moko's the mid-boss. Maybe you're stage 4? I guess you're I wasn't really paying attention to, like, this part of her outfit. I was more so paying attention to the giant-ass cape, if I'm being real. Moko is the mid-boss. She's a ninja and a shrine maiden. I was thinking, like, when I was thinking of it, I was thinking portrait. So I was thinking more so her just looking directly at the camera. Just staring into your soul. It's like, welcome to the Church of Aya. I need to find where I'd put it, but that would be really funny. I think that would genuinely be hilarious. Here, just hold left and... Here, just hold left and you should make it on top of the wall. So I think that's fine. So just fall down from there and you're good. So just fall down from there and you're good. I think just delete. Delete. Once at the next... Again, ignore this for now. We'll re-record it. We'll come back faster, stronger, beautifuler. I don't have to re-script write some shit. Again, just so I have it on record, this is what I plan on doing. This is the movement. It's full hop, so it's full hop, wall jump, double jump, 1, 2, 3, air dodge. As opposed to full hop, wall jump, up B, double jump, up B. As opposed to all that. It's like full hop, wall jump, up B, double jump, wall jump, up B, air dodge.
You do gain a lot more height with that, to be real. But it's also, like, overcomplicated for no fucking reason. Again, just do... Like, that makes it onto the wall just fine and is way less inputs. Oh, yeah, wait, DM. I can pull it up on stream. What? I can do it. Just like Twitch sometimes does not notify about shiz stream starting. Discord sometimes does not, mobile Discord does not like to notify me about new messages I get. I think if it's just the Aya and none of the text, I think that's fine. I think if it's just the Aya, I think that works. I feel like I've seen that before, haven't I? I forget where I've seen... I know you sent this to me before. I don't remember when. I've seen you draw this Aya before. Oh, I didn't... Right. Here we go. I forgot to undestroy the evidence. Yeah, I don't remember what the context was, but I know you've shown this before. I know you have. I don't remember when. It's somewhere all the way up back in DMs. I'm not going to reveal DMs more than I already do. I would never. I would never do such a thing. Not me. Never me. At Discord. Discord is being deleted. Off all software. You can never access... No one will ever be able to access Discord ever again. Stab the shit out of everything that dare breathe. I'm definitely gonna need to re-record this shit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, though. But wait, though. I think as long as I get this. Not leaking my Yomu Konpaku collection. No. No, the world's not ready for my Yomu Konpaku collection. I do have, what is it? The closest thing to the Yomu Konpaku collection I have is Roxalite. The Roxalite drew me a little picture of Yomu whenever I whenever to Texas to hang out. Now you could say that's a dox. Counterpoint, Texas is fucking huge. Texas is fucking huge. I thought about that after I said it, and I was like, it's Texas. It's like, oh, thank God, we know he lives in North America. We'll find him any day now, boys. Oh, yeah, that was it. I forgot. She knows the truth. To be fair, if I'm accused of gooning to Aya Shimemaru, that's not the worst. You can be accused of a lot worse in this day and age. I don't. If that's the worst. Bro, I love that Yomu emote so much. Genuinely, like, I can't... What was it? I forget if this was when I was playing 18. It must have been. But, like, when that shit got added, like, whenever I had game over and I was pissed, I just post that shit. And, like, genuinely, I can't not smile. Look at how happy she is to be alive. Imagine being accused of being a Great catfish is like a hella hear me out. Yeah, see the fair. Yeah, if it's something like the fairies, that one is like no. I ain't touching that shit with a 10-foot pole. But it's like, if it's like a like clearly adult ass character and someone jokingly says that shit, I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. I'll let this one slide. Did I mute the... Oh, I'm a dumbass. So that means... God, this is gonna be real weird and I have to move shit around. Oh wait, I haven't even button notated. Do I... Should I just try fixing this now? This will be so much easier if I try fixing this now. It really will. No. Oh wait, no, for the catfish. 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 It's like, you know, he does have a point for the catfish. One of us. One of us. One of us. I saw, like, hear me out, look at that oiled skin, and I saw ... and my brain took that interaction in a very different direction. My brain took that in a very different direction for half a second. Okay, hold on. I need to think. I need brain thinky time. Thinky brain. The thinky and the brain. I don't know. Listen, the way people draw certain characters, their skin might as well have oil in it, like, at all times. Not in Touhou, but like you look at like certain, like, you see certain artwork on the internet and you're like, god damn, like, did they just fucking like dip their entire body in oil or like bleach? What did they do? There should not be that much. There should not be like that much like white spots where like light should be emanating from. What are we doing? What am I doing? Okay. I'm going to button notate first, and then I'm going to decide whether I want to just record that shit right now. DaVinci. I wish I was working on DaVinci. Unfortunately, I'm on VSDC key. So, again, if I make another video, I'm swapping to DaVinci. The Tale of Beautiful Memories artist. What are you talking about? Is that Touhou as well? I'm gonna assume so. Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah, no, of course. I just know it's a Super Touhou RPG. Just in case, I'm gonna... Okay, well, I can't even fucking zoom in as the way I want to. But yeah, like look at her fucking... Look at her shoulder. You can't, but... Okay, whatever. Whatever, I can't zoom in the way I want to. Look at her shoulder. Her shoulder is very oiled. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, that's all... To be fair, like, that game does have Gooner art, but it balances out by being, like, a fun game for the most part. It's a fun game until you get to the end, and then it became a drinking game, and that's when it became real fun. I still remember the drunk stream. I remember the drunk stream and how I prepared for that to be a long stream, which it was. It was 5 hours. And then I decided, hey, what if I were to beat fucking Fantasy Main Wars? And that blew that shit out the water by 3 hours. I looked back on that fight too, because I showed my dad that fight, and I was like, man, there was like 2 or 3 times where I just straight up should have died that fight. I got incredibly lucky. I didn't realize it, but no, I got so fucking lucky, my guy. Gunnar exterior appearance. Yeah, like, it's so weird because like you read the dialogue in that game and you read the interactions, and clearly it's from someone who is like played a lot of and has a lot of passion for Touhou, and then you look at their art and you're like, well, you know, they also have a lot of passion in other ways too, I guess. But like they clearly know a lot about Touhou and have done a lot of research into things. Like they've spent, I don't know, like they've spent a lot of time like interacting with and like participating in the series in a non-Gunnar way. And then you see the rest of their shit and you're like, huh. And then you're like, huh. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh. To be fair, I started that stream at a very weird time. I didn't want to like drink early in the morning, so I didn't do it when I would normally start stream. So I waited until like, I think I started at like 5 or 6 p.m. I started at a very weird time. I guess I can get neutral on the stick. Where's neutral? Where is it? Twin-chan? Is this a new way to say twinsies? So this is weeb for twin. Well, at least I'm understood. That's all anyone wants in life, is to be understood, truly. You just want someone having your back, being like, don't worry, I got you, fam. And in the club, we all fam. How long has this song been looping for, by the way? How long we been looping, boys? I've lost track. It's just like in Stars in Time. We are in fact looping. We're loopy looping. So I need to do this, but I need to do it in such a way. Well, no, up needs to exist the entire time. It's only B. So I guess like here is when it would let go. Never let go, Jack. I'm letting go. It's not a. I don't remember what Jack. I've never watched the Titanic. I don't know what Jack sounds like. Does he sound like fucking like random country southern dude? I'm pretty sure that's how Jack sounded like. Never let go, Jack. What? That's what Jack sounded like. That was him. Have you considered going against Soku with me? I want to go to Japan so we can break through the Hakare barrier, please. What the fuck do you even get? What is this? How do you get? I've never seen this. I know, like, the emoticon faces. I've never... Or, not emoticon, but, like, the fucking keyboard faces. I've never seen this in keyboard faces. It feels like... It looks like it's purpose-made for specifically getting... Specifically making that face. Well, now, you know what? That is true. I have, in fact, now seen that. And now I can never unsee it. I guess I should do it like this, actually. You need to draw. We need to draw, Sebby. not Jesse. I'm thinking of RT Game. Thinking of the hit streamer slash YouTuber slash TikTok sensation, RT Game Daniel. Acclaimed in his right for being the Drift Kingeth. The proverbial. I don't want to say that. I just mean back to when Brian called him Drift Daddy. And I wanted to reference that, and I'm like, I don't want to like say Drift Daddy in a way that makes it sound like I'm saying it non-ironically. You know what I mean? At the very least of this, it's like, okay, well, you know, it's harder to take it out of context. Sebastian, we need to cook. We need blue. Beautiful. Beautifuler. Beautifulest? Okay. So this is where life gets complicated. Third one to make it up. Now, the 18-meter wall is a little trickier, but not anything too technical. Alright. I'm gonna say fuck it, because I gotta do this at some point anyway. And it might as well be now, because I don't want to have to... I don't have to work around editing the shit, and then re-editing, and... I'm gonna do it. Alright. We need a script. I'm just gonna make it on the desktop. I can't make it on the desktop. I'm gonna make a script. I'm gonna make a script. Okay. So. Yeah, because it's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna start this as I did last time. All you need to do is stand next to the wall and perform a full hop. Let's see if I can think about how to space this now that I've been reading it for so long. Afterwards, you'll a full hop into a double. Into a wall chomp. Oh, shit. Wait, we're done. Oh, that's really good art, actually. Holy shit. Look at this. Look at how good. Look at how good. Unfortunately, fuck this art. Wait, why? No. We're like on Sleeping Sound, right? Oh. Well... We'll finish this playlist one of these days. Ah, shit, wait, what happened to the... Oh, no, the recommendations reloaded. Fuck. Embodiment of whatever isn't here. Embodiment of ultraviolent sound or some shit. No, where was it? No, it's gone. Oh, you don't know. Well, I guess I'll just play this until you can think of a song. All you do is perform a full hop into a wall.
You could try, if you want to be annoying, since I'm trying to type, you could try playing the loudest song you know. Or whatever this one is. Hate not the wind. This is Huh's theme? The more I look at this Kogasa art, the more I do like it. It's just, but this is not Kogasa. This is not. This is not, like, where the fuck did Kogasa find this? She did not find these clothes. This is fucking alternate reality Kogasa. It's like cyberpunk Kogasa. She's like, sup gamers, you in for a scare? Stupid lost boss, I hate it. Well, that's a great sign. Afterwards, perform a double jump back towards the wall. Let me test this right now. Stop giving me ideas. Wait, what idea did I give? I don't even remember what I said. Okay. Yeah, like, it's just 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2. Like, that's not, again, that's not that hard. Then afterwards, perform a double jump back towards the wall. Then fall down. What's it? Oh. Then fall. Then perform 3 up B's in a row. Oh, followed by an air dodge going up left, whatever, in order to make it onto the wall. Anything? Oh. Then just hold. Oh, then you can just hold. Then you can I don't think I need to say then you can fall down. I don't think it's important. This is not as yeah, like, this is a lot shorter than I thought it'd be. Let me compare this to the actual script. Just for reference. I still have asha.docs. So that compared to this. The next. Wait. Oh. Oh no, right, force here. How long is this? Oh god, wait, she's counting up to our doom. No! That is not going up by the second, by the way. Okay, hold on. I need to pause this here, and I need to read. And I need to hear, and I need to read. What is the tone of voice that I have going into this, and what's the tone of voice I have going out of it? Third one to make it up. Now, the 18-meter wall is a little trickier, but not anything too technical. All you have to do, that's the tone of voice I'd have. All you have to do, once at the next checkpoint, alright. It is time to read. I must plunge us all into the darkness. Good luck.
All you need to do is stand next to the wall and perform a full hop into a wall jump. Afterwards, perform a double jump back towards the wall. Then, perform 3 up Bs in a row, followed by an air dodge going up left in order to make it onto the wall. So, I don't know how I normally write free. I don't even know if you can see this. This shit ain't free. And I don't know why I thought this was free. I mean, you know, I was kind of close. I was just 2 letters off. In any case, don't save. All right, back to Froggy of Doom. Okay, I need to blow my nose. I'm sorry. Just will be back. Alright. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh. Back to the lab again. That's me whenever I fail a run of Touhou. I'm always going back to the lab again. I'm like, how can I do? How is do Plain Jane? Plain Jane, Schmain, Main, MAME, my favorite emulator of all time, but don't tell anyone that I play on it, otherwise they might think I'm cheating. What am I doing? My brain just goes off in like a random direction for 2 seconds, and by the time I've collected myself, I have no idea where I am anymore. Oh yeah, this is audio log number 8.2. Normally, like, audio logs normally when I make an additional audio log, it's like an appendage to the original script. This is the first time an audio log will just straight up be like just a rewrite. Call. Well, we've had rewrites before, but it's like typically only for like a line or 2, not the whole jump. Call. All you need to do. That's all you need to do. All you need to do. All you need to do. Okay, so delete this, and then do this. Anything too technical. All you need to do is stand next to the wall and perform a... I think that's fine. Okay. What even is this? I don't even know this. I don't even know you. And I'm so sorry. I'm not describing it the way I did it in any way, shape, or form, so I can stop worrying about that. We don't need to worry about it. What I need to do now is I need to do... To be fair, I should listen to what I said. All you need to do is stand next to the wall and perform a full hop into a wall jump. Afterwards, perform a double jump back towards the wall. Then, perform 3 up Bs in a row, followed by an air dodge going up left in order to make it onto the wall. Once at the next checkpoint, stab the shit out of everything. Yeah, I'm a little loud. I'm a little loud. All you need to do is stand next to the wall and perform a full hop into a wall jump. Afterwards, perform a double. Once at the next checkpoint, is it just that I'm quiet there, or is that I'm loud here? The 18-meter wall is a little trickier, but not anything too technical. All you need to do is... I mean, maybe that is, like, better if I have it at that, but I don't know. I'd rather have everything be consistent. The 18-meter wall is a little trickier, but not anything too technical. All you need to do is stand next to the wall and perform... Whatever. Whatever, it should be fine. Okay. So one more time for posterity's sake. That's not how you use that word, but whatever. So, full hop, wall jump, double jump, up B, up B, up B, air dodge. And it'll look even cleaner than that, presumably. That was a cool 11-second recording. Oh shit, the frog of doom is dead. We've killed the frog. And now we kill the Yomu. I do love this thumbnail, by the way. I don't know if I want to listen to trap music. I don't know if that's what I'm in for, but that picture of Chirno is absolutely fantastic. Alright, this is Asha. Is Asha Fix free? Yeah, listen, Suiko is just standing in my way, you know? Suiko is just about to break. And I'll try to find my place in the diary of Sanai. It's goated with the sauce. God, I don't know if, like, someone hired the narrator to do this at some point, or whether this is a bit specifically in that Yumpa video. But I always think back to that line of, like, what is it? I don't remember what it was. It's like how to break Dark Souls 2 or some shit. And there was a line of the narrator was like, Stanley was a quirked out white boy, and he was goated with the sauce. And I love that shit so much. Stanley was quirked. All you need to do is stand next to the wall and perform a full hop. Right, no, it was how to beat Dark Souls 2 in 0 bosses. All you need to do is stand next to the wall and perform a full hop into a wall jump. Okay. Here's what we do. Nonsense. Now here's what you do. Also, my favorite bit of Dark Souls advice anyone's ever given someone, where it's just like, you take the biggest weapon you can and you unga bunga me smash enemy in front. I just after hearing that, I lived with that advice just the entirety of my Dark Souls career. You know, the professional Dark Souls career that everyone obtains upon, you know, beating a singular Souls game. If you beat one Souls game, like, you're basically a professional player at life at that point. It's like, what higher achievement could you possibly hope to gain than beating one singular Souls game? What you do is stand next to the wall and perform a full hold on, I'm sensing a connection here. Perform a perform a... I think that's good. I think that's just lovely, actually. I think it's the loveliest. Anything too technical. All you need to do is stand next to the wall and perform...
Is there like... Is that because it's going from one scene to the next, or what's up with this?
Oh, there is one frame of movement. Ah, fuck. Hold on.
Has that been happening with the other ones? I didn't assume that happened because there was so little footage for that to even happen on, but...
All you need to do is stand next to the... Technical. All you need to do is stand next to the wall and perform a full hop.
Hold on, so let's do... I need to know. They gotta know. They gotta know.
Pretty easy walls compared to most of the cast. In order to get past the 12-meter wall...
Ah, shit, that is happening. Wait, look at this. What's this? Delete it. Delete life, even. Tear my life into pieces. This is my last resort.
In order to get past the 12-meter wall...
God, I gotta recheck Asha's shit, then. I gotta recheck his shiz. Luckily, I haven't done that many jumps at this point, so...
All you have to do to clear this jump is run in here. All you have to do to clear this jump is run to the...
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's good. Like, look at this. Like, perfect. So that's one. Go over to like here.
First jump is about as hard as getting into the level is. All you have to do is hold full right.
Yes, that's good. So you see Sakya when a quirky white boy's bust sit down sexual style. What the fuck? Is that a meme template? I don't know. I don't think I'm aware of that one. When a quirky white boy's bust sit down sexual style, he becomes goated with the sauce. Okay, autocorrect. That explains a lot. I'm like, I don't know what's happening with this sentence. I don't know anymore. When white boys busted down sexual style, it becomes... When a quirky white boy busted down sexual style, it becomes goated with the sauce. I see.
Social spacing is kind of awkward here, but what I like to do is stand on the checkpoint.
Okay, no, see, that's fine. That's fine. You know, I don't think I'm enough of a quirky white boy to bust it down sexual style, unfortunately, which is why I'm not aware of such things.
All you need to do is stand next to the wall and perform a full hop.
A full hop? Tear my life into pieces. What? It's like, no. You mean to tell me I've been watching a streamer this entire time that wasn't a quirky white boy busting it down? How? I feel betrayed. Well, I'm white and nerdy. Just because you're white and nerdy does not mean you're does not mean I'm quirky. That's different. I'm not quirked up, but I am white and nerdy. To a wall jump. After, like, listen, the quirked up white boy could actually roll with the gangsters if they know what they're doing. I cannot roll with the gangsters. I'm too white and nerdy. This can't be real.
To a wall jump. After
into
into a yeah, no, you're learning the white boy lore. Be amazed. Prepare to be amazed. Impossible, I'm unfollowing. No. My empire, I can feel it crumbling by the moment. Each passing frame is another empire that has crumbled in my wake. From a full hop into a wall jump. I'd like to roll with the gangsters. Although it's apparent I'm too wide and nerdy. Wall jump. Afterwards, perform. I honestly, I've been thinking that song a little more, and I was thinking of how funny it would be if someone made a version of that song where it's just Sanai. I think Sanai embodies white and nerdy well enough, even if she's technically not white. She's still very nerdy. From a double. What do you mean stop? Isn't that stop giving me ideas? But isn't it beautiful though? It's so beautiful. I'd like to roll with the gangster. Imagine if it's like someone made it like an AMV or some shit. They're just drawing Sanai in all these scenarios. Except, like, Touhou's more lighthearted, so I think, like, what is it? Because was it, like, pop, pop, or there's a bubble wrap line where it's, like, pop, pop, hope no one sees me, getting freaky, and I just like to imagine it's just Sanai, like, just, like, very, like, happily just popping the rolls of bubble wrap. Instead of making out like it, like, Weird Al did. Perform a double... I'm making it now. It's oh yeah, this is happening. Perform a double. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's a beautiful mental imagery. Sanai just there at the roll of bubble wrap, just having a great time. But, like, you know, but again, like, she'd be really embarrassed if, like, Kaneko or Suiko caught her just, like, popping rolls of bubble wrap at her age. Whatever the fuck her age is. She's old enough to where she would be embarrassed being caught, like, just happily popping bubble wrap. Even though everybody loves it. Everybody loves it, but she'd be embarrassed. Wait. Oh, no, we're not at the end. It's her magic touch. Who's her? I don't know. It's just like, yeah, who is her? Okay. What are we doing here? Towards the wall. Then, perform... Towards the wall. Then, perform... This is good. This is good. Listen. We're getting this shit. We are making the bread, even. I'm making the chocolate. Back towards the wall. God damn you, Asha. Damn you. You're a rascal. You're a rascal, Asha. I do love just expand. It's like, expand. Nope. Nope. No, whatever. Back towards the wall. Then, perform 3 upbeats. Alright, perform 3 up Bs in a row. And follow that shiz up with the air dodge. Tell me, why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? It's hard to try to go high when your nose is constantly stuffed up in your throat. Feels like it's got gunk in it. Hold on. No, yeah, that's the wrong number. That's the wrong number. Oh my god. Three up Bs in a row, followed by an air dodge going up left. Air dodge going up. So it doesn't need to be, because it's going to be followed. It's going to be followed as well. Followed by an followed. Followed by an air. This is PCB, isn't it? No. Wait. No, this is... Oh, this is Touhou 6. This is fucking library. This is... yeah. It totally is. It's totally the library. This is her magical touch of library. Of Arena. Followed by an air dodge. Followed by an... Alright. Do 42%. Do 43%. Do 45%. 44%. Beautiful. Beautiful. So beautiful. So good. So good. I got you. Alright, so like this. Then, perform 3 up Bs in a row, followed by an air dodge going up left in order to make it onto the wall. Once at the next checkpoint, alright. Onto the wall. I think just like this. Wall. Once at the next checkpoint, I think maybe potentially like this. Also, I will need to re-record, because there's no way that I stabbed the shit out of everything that broke when I was first playing the wall. Once at the next... Chrisussi? The wall. Once at the next checkpoint, I know... Okay, I'm sorry, I need to blow my nose. Hold on, I'll respond in a second. I'm sorry, I'm being a bad Twitch streamer. I'm leaving. I'm abandoning. Do you want the scuffed or non-scuffed one? I would definitely scuffed. We go scuffed all the way, baby. That's how we roll in this industry. Also, I love... Because I know... What was it? Because, like... The Chris Sussy thing... Or Chris Sussy reminds me of the way Asprey FM would say Kogussie in reference to Kogasa, which, like, you'd probably hear that and think it sounds like pussy, which I think is a part of the joke, but he insists that it's like, what do you mean, guys? Like, I'm simply just calling her suspicious. Well, like, he said Kogussie even in, like, videos as well. He said... I don't remember which video he said it in, but he's like, stop talking about Kogussie. Crusty. I think Chris Sussy is better because it emphasizes the sussy more. Like it could be misinterpreted as sus. Koga. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that is. Hold on. Discarded it. Lone apple. It's so sad. It's all alone. Guys, we gotta help. Yo musty. Why does that sound like the start of a yo mama joke? Beautiful. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. It's really... No, I love this. No, because... And I don't even need to crop this. I just put text over this. And I just hide it in a corner somewhere. That's beautiful. That's... No, yeah, that's beautiful. Okay. Perfect. Why the fuck is it appearing over here? Whatever. Alright, save it to pictures. Where do we put it? It doesn't really work with medicine. If they have like some... Because like... It works if they already have an S in their name. Also, I should probably just... Right, I should probably save the rainbow image while I'm here. I don't know why I'm not doing that. Perfect. Melancholusy. Sounds like lassie. Oh, the lassie. Yeah, melancholy also does not have an S in it. Hilariously, if you try it with Sunny and you replace it by the time the S comes in, it literally just becomes Sussy. Sunny just becomes Sussy. She is the Sussy Baka, truly. No, I guess, yeah, okay, hold on. While we're here, let's find out where to put her. Where do we put her? Join the... Wow, this is a lot bigger than I thought it'd be. Hold on. 1920 by 1080. And then... What text font we want? I see. I think it kind of works, I guess. Also, hello, Nobaka. How you doing? If you ever finish it, I'll show you. That would be amazing. That'd be amazing. Oh, you mean the one you were already working on, right? Let's go stencil. I do realize, because I realize you're already working on a Moko animation. The Church of Aya. You need to put that on hold real quick. Gotcha. It's time for white nerdy Sanai to take the stage. Hold on, and we need... I realize I don't know how to spell beckons. Is that how you spell beckon? Oh, that's so cute. Unfortunately, that's not what I'm looking for. I guess we can just keep going for a little bit. I don't like this character being next to Eika, though. I really don't like... I don't like Seija being... Oh, it is? Okay. I'll trust you. I'll trust you on this. Hold on. I had... What the fuck was it? I have a thing I want to listen to, and I wanted to see it. Okay, hold on. Embodiment of yes, this one. Yes, thank you, YouTube search engine. A story of modulated frequency. This is a lot weirder than I thought this would be. What the fuck is going on with this shit? Phantasmagoria of FM. The cult of the Church of I. Alright, perfect. Perfect. I think it'd be funny too. Well, I'm not gonna have this in the folder of everything else because it technically doesn't need to be there. So like the Church of Aya is like an anomaly even towards like the assets from the video. Wait a minute, you're right. Wait a minute, you're so right. I have another point during Asha where I mentioned the tier list, but I feel like I could also do this. It's not how you write blame, though. If it's not... Oh no, if that's not how you write it, blame Google. I cannot read. No, it's gotta be more sneaky than that. It's gotta be more sneaky. It's gotta be, you can't, listen, good propaganda is not put front and center. It's molded into the subconscious mind of whoever sees it. They just have the Church of... It will be a little obvious, I'll admit, but I think this is funny. I'll let you see the tier list. Silence, and then you hit. Oh! Wait, like this? For like one frame? Oh, wait, no, that's so much funnier, actually. Because you'd be looking here anyway. Wait a minute, wait. So we're saying... Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, here we go. It's like not... Oh, let me see. Not like you really want to perform his attack cancel wall jumps anyway. Alright, final trick time. Yeah, that's good. Alright, perfect. Yeah, you know. I mean, hey, at least it lists Touhou 4, I guess. Although we do have... Well, no, that's Story of Eastern Wonderland. That's Touhou 2. Phantasmagoria, that's Touhou 3. Alright, that's perfect. And if anyone asked about... If anyone asked about what the Aya picture is about, I'm just gonna feign ignorance and be like, what are you talking about? Like, I didn't put that there, what? No, I think it's a visual bug. I think you're just seeing things. Listen, it's as we do in this industry. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. And the malware in my PC did it. Yeah, the malware known as Twitch chat. This is so loud, by the way. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. I can, whatever. We'll have it there, I guess. I don't even know if that's any quieter. I love the moments when just Alice is just, you know, like trying to really lock in and get art done, and then and then something happens that just immediately requires attention. It's like Alice can no longer stay away from the chat. The malware known as Twitch chat is crazy. And that's, you know, listen, people call Twitch chat a hive mind. It's basically what malware is, if you think about it. The voices in my head told me to do it. We were, you know, it's funny you bring it up. We were talking about the voices of Alstroemeria earlier this stream. So that's not too far off from what we've already been talking about. I do really like Lunadile. Lunadile is not a Sakio theme you hear too much, but it is really good. And then we need left clutch, which unfortunately from the previous jump we only have right end clutch, so sucks to suck. Yeah, again, I think no matter where I leave off, I'm just streaming for 3 hours today, and it's gonna be 3 hours of video editing. I think at the rate I'm going, I should be able to get past like the freebie jump. I should be able to describe that. Is what it's looking like. I think. I mean, I might just be saying this because Bad Apple played earlier, but I think they are somewhat trying to PC98ify the some of the Touhou 6 soundtrack is kind of what it sounds like to me. Like particularly these sections. Maybe it's just a sound font, but it sounds kind of PC98ish to me. Or maybe I'm just crazy. Type 1 in chat if I'm crazy. That's what it sounds like. Ass. No. Thank God Yokai's not here. Otherwise, Yokai would be having a Yokai would be having a fit. Well, probably not. Yokai's civil, but for the sake of the bit, Yokai would be having a fit and would not quit. Unfortunately, Yokai isn't here. So no PC98 defending going on. No one can be here to defend PC98 and its honor. Honor! For Honor? My favorite game, actually? My sole purpose in life is to rage bait PC98 fans. It will go unfulfilled once again. I know, I guess it's kind of my goal to an extent. More so Mima fans. I love rage baiting Mima fans. Although I don't know if it's actually effective. It's just whenever someone brings up Mima, I just say she's not real. And that's it. It's not really much of a rage bait. But I like it. I think it's funny to just deny the character's existence just completely. This is definitely PC98. Who the fuck? Why can't I think of whose theme this is? Money can't buy happiness. The killer robot I bought to kill Ellen fans. What's wrong with Ellen? She's got a funny cat or whatever. Oh, it is Moko's theme. Wait. Why is it Moko's theme? Why is it PC98 Moko's theme? This isn't PC98 or Touhou 6. Wait a minute. Bootleg. My goal one day is to rage bait someone as badly or worse as I once did Bravi by insulting Sanai. I don't know why Bravi can get randomly really offended for no reason. I remember, like, because, like, what I like to do around friends is I like to, you know, like, jokingly disagree with some shit that they say. And I was doing that a couple times to Bravi. And he's like, you're being really rude right now. And I'm like, I'm just joking around with you in a call. I don't really think, like, we're not having a serious discussion. I feel like I'm allowed to joke around at least a little bit. I mean, it was making him uncomfortable, so I stopped afterwards, but, like, it was just the way he got, like, genuinely offended by it was just not something I was expecting. That's just how I dick around with people. I mean, I feel like I don't know. I feel like there are French people who don't get hurt by shit the same way Bravi does. To be fair, though, I mean, I've never been to France. I don't know too much about it. Right. And then the next one will be... I know, like, I don't know. My sister is, like, studying France. Or... France? My sister studies French. And she's known some French people who are, like, pretty chill. You know what I mean? That's how I see it. Insulting him by bringing up his French would probably be the least effective way to make him mad. Actually, no. Actually, no. No, it's made him mad. There was one time... There's a... What was it? We're on Renowned server, and one person on there, Ratmints, was like... Like, he was joking around with Bravi the way he jokes around with anyone else. And how he jokes around with people is by insulting them. Which... Believe it or not, Bravi was not too keen on, and he was like Ratmins was joking about how he's French. Ratmins was joking about how he was French, and Bravi straight up left the call. And it's like, I don't know. Like, Rat just kind of makes fun of everyone's race, so, like, I know he doesn't really mean anything by it. Again, that's just how he jokes around with friends, but, like, again, bruh, like, I don't know. Bravi was hurt by it. It's just how it happened. Really insult... I might want to install Project Moon every day to slowly break your rage bait shield. Anything bad about Project Moon you can say, I probably said myself. It's like, I love Project Moon, but fuck, I hate Project Moon. Just remember the time we started trash-talking each other and our stats for fighting Flandre, and we had to stop because someone didn't get that we were just dicking around. It happens. I don't know. Again, like, joking around with each other by insulting each other only works if both people know what's going on. And if someone comes in, they don't know what's going on, it just can get very uncomfortable very fast. Like, get onto the wall. Once at the next checkpoint, stab the Would Blue Archive posting be effective? Depends on what we're posting in Blue Archive. I mean, it'll probably offend Blue Archive fans. Don't play Blue Archive. I absolutely adore Lobotomy Corporation, but holy shit, that game's bad the moment you look at it for more than 5 minutes. But, like, the story is really good, which is why I watched Pig play through it, so I didn't have to. Wall. Once at the next checkpoint. Wait, da-da-da. This is still Moko, isn't it? No, this is someone else. This is Touhou 8. Whose Touhou 8 is this? This is Reimu. This is Reimu. That fucker. That's Marissa, actually. I was like, I had the mental imagery of someone running around the screen and looping, and I was like, who does that? Reimu does that, and then it's Marissa. Reimu. Rage baiting Blue Archive players is very easy. Just tell them you don't trust them being within 50 feet of the skull zone. Yeah. Once at the next checkpoint, stab the shit out of everything that dare breathe and move on to the next. Eureka? Not Eureka, Urethra. That's good, actually. I'm gonna start using it on my day-to-day life. Urethra! Yeah, it's like, what was it? I imagine like an Ace Attorney character saying that shit. Like Miles Edgeworth has just stumbled upon the way to solve the case, and he just goes, Urethra! And everyone's like, what the fuck are you? Miles, you okay? He's like, don't worry about it. I didn't say anything. Okay. We need to stab the shit out of everything that dare breathe, by the way. We need to stab the shit out of everything that dare breathe, and there's only one way to do it. Perfect. I will never play Blue Archive unless I somehow get hyper fixated with one of its characters and withdraw from feeling like a fake fan. Listen, you can play Blue Archive if you want to. Just be prepared to never be trusted around a school zone ever again. This is less of a fix and more of a stab. Unless I've called these fixes in the past, which I might have, because it kind of falls into the category. Wait, you'll draw Chirno and Diose from 24-hour Ghetto Patrol. What is 24-hour Ghetto Patrol? So they're gangster as fuck? That's beautiful, actually. Why are we still on Touhou 8? Hold on, I want to see if I can find this. I I don't know if you've ever seen this image, Alice, but I have an image I desperately need to show you if it's available on the internet to find. Please. Hold on. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. I don't think I can find it. Maybe if I go to Steam. I want to find an image from Rainbow's Awesome Holiday is what I'm trying to find. What the fuck is Rainbow's Awesome Holiday on my list? Forgot about this line. How to beat Mima reincarnated on Lunatic. Oh, but... Bro, I hope someone wrote a Lunatic guide. It's been a while since I tried it on Lunatic. How to make the game big screen. Oh, bro, this is all that's here. Fuck, man. I wanted to show Fairy. I wanted to show what Chirino and Daiose look like in this game, because there's like Fairy Gang Wars as a chapter, and that's hilarious. Rainbow's Awesome Holiday is great. You should play it. And there's an extra chapter coming out at some point, but Rainbow's Awesome Holiday is like genuinely a fantastic game. It's awesome and holiday, and is like, for RPG standards, is actually really short. So I think it's like one of the best. Like, I mean, to be fair, I get mad at it. Like, I get mad at every RPG I play. But I think it's like, by far, like, unironically, it's one of my favorite RPGs that I have played. I think it's hella fun. I think it's hella fun. That's on me. That run I did yesterday has brought Ian back onto my life, and now everything's Ian on Steel Play. God damn it. How could you? How could you play Ian in this Christian household? Once at the next checkpoint, stab the shit out of everything that dare breathe and move on to the next. This next jump is... Oh, let me see. Once at the next checkpoint, stab the shit out of everything that dare breathe and move on to the next. This next jump is both... We can start by at least getting... We do like this. Once at the next checkpoint, stab the shit out of everything that dare breathe and move on to the next. This next jump... Kind of like that. I am moving forward just a little bit, though. Like this. Once at the next checkpoint, stab the shit out of everything that dare breathe and move on to the next. This next... Yeah, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect those trees. Alright. That wasn't what the problem was, I'm realizing. This was the problem. Ah! I didn't make it go that far forward. I didn't realize how zoomed in I was. Okay, I know this. This is Mystia. Am I right? Yes. This is Mystia. I said that, and then I immediately second-guessed myself. I'm like, but is it Wrinkle, though? I'm pretty sure it's not Wrinkle, but is it Wrinkle, though? Once at the next checkpoint, stab the shit out of everything that dare breathe and move on to the next. This next jump is both... So like this. To the wall. Once at the next checkpoint, stab the shit out of everything that dare breathe and move on to the next. This next jump is both very... I need, like... Why can I not spell? Tory man PNG. Definitely this dude. Oh yeah. Oh, you know it's this dude. His fucking... What is wrong? There's something about his hands that feels unnatural to me. Is this AI or is this an actual person? I can't tell. I feel like it might be an actual person. Just something about the angle. I don't know. There's just something that feels inhuman. Oh, fuck. Congratulations, Doug. You did it. You're incredible. It looks like a killer watching as you just fell into his trap. Oh god, he dies. I did it. I did it. Wow, I won. Isn't that great? I did it! Oh, this is what this looks like. Next checkpoint. Stab the shit out of everything that dare breathe and move on to the next. This next jump is both... Next checkpoint. Stab the shit out of everything that dare breathe and move on to the next. This next jump is both... I actually did use your B at one point. It seems like someone lost their legs. Well, you win some, you lose some. Alright. Where were we? Oh, that's right. Actually, I don't know where we were. I guess that's... Let me see. Jump back towards the wall. Then, perform 3 up Bs in a row, followed by an air dodge going up left in order to make it onto the wall. Once at the next checkpoint, stab the shit out of everything that dare breathe and move on to the next. This next jump is both very easy. It feels a little fast-paced, but I think it's fine. This next jump is both very easy and incredible. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Bro, they're going crazy with it. What is this, Touhou 10? Louis Touhou 10ing right now? No, this is Touhou 17 actually. No, this is, oh, no, this is 17. Hold on. Start it like here. This next jump is both very easy and incredibly difficult for me, and I refuse to elaborate on it more than that. So... yeah, wait, how many OST songs have we had? The fourth and last in line of the Touhou arrangement projects, featuring 20 tracks from the franchise. Okay. Touhou 6, 4, 6, so 2, 8, 8, 8, 9, 17, 6 is free, 11, 11, 11, 11, 7, 9, 13, 14, 13, 10, and then 6. So 4. 4 of them. I don't even think that's the most. There's 11 of the most? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I guess it only also is 4. I mean, 4 is right in the name of Touhou 4 if you think about it, so. The fuck is this? That's kind of incredible, actually. This next jump is both very easy and incredibly difficult for me, and I refuse... difficult for me, and... hold on. Difficult for me. And just on the and I ah. Oh, Jesus. Okay, sorry, I didn't blow my nose again. There's so much... the music is really starting to get... Bro, I am realizing I need to... maybe after... I think maybe after today's stream... I need to message, Admitted Girthness. Because this was a while ago, but what was it? I got Admitted Girthness to... or asked Admitted Girthness if he could draw, like, a... I think, like a... I don't remember what it was. It was like Kaneko pointing upwards or some shit. Or like a surprised Kaneko pointing upwards. And I was like, yeah, I'll give you... I like paid $10 or something for that. Like, it doesn't need to be like a huge drawing. But then, I think what it was is like... the Undertale 10th anniversary came up. And they're busy doing stuff for that. So I think they may have forgotten. So I'll need to ask them about that again sometime. And I refuse to elaborate on... hold on, like... what image do I need here? Very easy and incredibly difficult for me, and I refuse to elaborate on it more than that. buried. I need, like... Kanaho? Is that like the gardening tool version of Kanako? Kanaho? It's Kanako, but she's literally like a... It's like a gardening tool that somebody dressed up with like Kanako's outfit. They just put like the giant donut ring she wears on it. It's Kanaho. Is that a hoe? Yes, yes, please. And her... Hey, yo, where the Kanahos at? Where are they at? Tell me. If you don't tell me right now, if you don't tell me right now where the Kanahos are at, I swear to God. Oh, God, that is horrifying. I feel like I've seen this. Mad TV. Is it like the mascot of Mad TV? I feel like I've seen that before. I will not allow... Gardening section. They're all in the gardening section. I will not... I will not allow... I really like putting text under her. Hold on. Do Touhou. I will not. And then we do elaborate. I will not elaborate. Oh, there we go. That's Touhou 6. Gamers, we have Touhou 6. Bing bing bong bong. Bing 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 bong bong ba bing. I will not elaborate. Beautiful. It's everything. Elaborate. Forgot I still had caps lock on. Yeah, I love them. Okay, but you gotta admit, the fake transparency makes it funnier in this instance. I don't even know how that happens. I was just like, oh, thanks, mate. I remember... You know what you just reminded me of, though, with the AO, like, where the Kanaho's at? Reminds me of, what was it? I was reading my textbook yesterday, and they were describing alternative, like, medicines or whatever, like, techniques, and they're describing, like, I think they're describing, like, massages and shit, and they described one called shiatsu, and they spelled out phonetically of well, I think they had like a hyphen somewhere, but still, like it was like SHEATSUE. And all I could think is like, oh yo, where's she at? Oh, she at Sue. She at like alternative medicine, like because you have like traditional like medicines that are approved by the FDA, and then you have like. And then you have alternative treatments that are like, have not been like fully tested and approved by the FDA, but can still be used, right? That too. That's... And I refuse to elaborate on it more than that. So, let's... So, let's just... I think, yeah, we go here and then we do... We need to do the dots. I did really like this scene. This seems fun. Until all of my lives are gone, may I welcome all my friends to the car that never ends. It just keeps going on until all of my lives are gone. No. Because it's trying to line it up with I understand. That's dumb, but I understand. So dumb. No one plays this game. How many frames does it take before... So... So that's when the needs to disappear, right here, like... So, let's just... So how many frames? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 frames. Now, I could probably split this up evenly. I could. So, because 0 is all... There's 4, and then there's 24. Which 4 does not go into. So, we're gonna have to get a little creative, actually. What does 4 go into? Wait, no, 4 goes into 24. What the fuck am I talking about? No, it goes into... I can't do math anymore. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1. Then we Control C, Control V. We move it over here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then... Also, I realize this doesn't matter because this isn't gonna take up the whole runway anyway. But like this, who's to elaborate on it more than that? So, let's just... Who's to elaborate on it more than that? So, let's... Hold on. If I could do this more, though, we have 24 frames to work with. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 24 frames. We could do 6. So if we do here... And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this would be 0, though. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like this. So, let's just... Alright. So like this. And incredibly difficult for me, and I refuse to elaborate on it more than that. So, let's just move on to... So we do here. Beautiful. Can you imagine? I know this is fucking like 5 minutes ago at this point. But can you imagine if I'm just reading like my medical textbook one day and then it just randomly starts talking about Touhou? I'm just like, what the fuck? Huh? Just like that. It's like this medicine helps ease back problems. Just as we learned from Aaron from the Touhou Project franchise. And it's like, what? What do you mean? But we only got 6 minutes left in this recording. That's crazy, bro. Like 2 seconds. As Medicine said, alcohol is just another poison. Did she say that? She probably did. It's dope. Let's just... It's dope. Let's just... Not like this. So, let's just move on to what you're actually supposed to do. Well, I mean, earlier when it was supposed to be annoying. I mean, you can still do it. It'd be funny. I think the loudest song I know is King for a Day. Big Room. Extricate. Satori Maiden. This is the student march. Is this Medicine? Who is this actually? Is this Alice? It's whoever fucking blonde character is. Oh, this is probably, actually, wait, considering, this could be Maribel. Considering the bow, this is probably Maribel. Oh, it is Medi? Never mind. All these blonde people look the same. Oh, no, yeah, actually, that's not a hat, that's a ribbon. Alright, well, I guess we're waiting for the drop to happen. Let's just move on to what you're actually supposed to do. Let's just move on to what you're actually supposed to do. What you need to do is... Okay, and I can use this deficit transition. Oh, we have actual lyrics. I was not ready for that. I am curious. Alright, let me see if what I describe is similar to... is fall into the spike pit while hugging the left wall, and once you get close to touching the spikes, perform a wall jump. And once you get lined up in the middle of the spikes, perform an air dodge to squeeze through. Once past the spikes, start drifting back left and perform... How did I not catch that? How did I miss that? Perform an air dodge. Air strong. Just squeeze through. Perform an air dodge to squeeze through. Air strong. Let's listen to the rest of it. Let's not worry about it. We'll fix that in a bit. Perform an air dodge to squeeze through. Once past the spikes, start drifting back left and perform a side B to get through the second set of spikes. And once you're through those, start drifting right and perform another side B to get past those spikes. From here, perform one more side B past the final set of spikes to make it to the pit. From here, you have two options. You can either drift left to make it to the wall, so you can perform a wall jump to the right, after which you'll do a double jump, and once you're about to start falling below the ledge, perform an air dodge. Alright, well, I feel like enough of this is lined up, so just... I think that one's probably correct as to how I explain it. So let's get the successful jump. Here comes the drop. Past the final set of spikes to make it to the pit. From here, you have two options. You can either... And this is the one going forward. Look at this movie magic. You'll never know that I died 50 more times. What you're supposed to do. What you need to do is fall into the spike pit while hugging the left wall and... Perfect. That is in fact a frame 1 wall jump. Look at that shit. Look at how beautiful. Look at how incredible even. Oh, hold on. Okay. So, and once you get close to touching the spikes, so we're gonna line this up, and then I think the last thing I'll do today is re-record the line. Perform a wall jump. Honestly, this is pleasantly not too loud. Although, to be fair, I have it at this volume. But I also have like my headphones at 28, which is really loud for my headphones. So, yeah, that was fine. Keep in mind, this is also at this, and this is this loud, so. Left wall, and once you get close to touching the spikes, perform a wall jump. And once you get lined up in the middle of the spikes, the kind of shit going in your head when medicine wants you wants you away. I mean, I feel like if she wants me away, that's to my benefit. She just wants to poison me. If she wants me to leave, like, I got off lucky. Hold on, let me listen to this. Perform a wall jump. And once you get lined up in the middle of the spikes, perform an air dodge to squeeze through. And once you get lined up in the middle of the spikes, perform an air dodge to squeeze through. She got scolded by Aki, and now she's a girl. Well, a good girl to an extent. I mean, maybe she's better. Maybe she's reformed. I don't know. She does become more reformed in Fantasy Maiden Wars, although I'm not sure about how much she did in the actual series. And once you get lined up, because she never appears again. And once you get lined up in the middle of the spikes, perform an air dodge to squeeze through. I said air dodge again. You've got to be... Also, that's not even the tone I said it in. Perform a wall jump. And once you get lined up in the middle of the spikes, perform an air dodge to... And once you get lined up in the middle of the spikes, perform an air strong to squeeze through. Spending a night alone with Alice sure changes anyone. She just fixes you. She fixes you as a person completely. And once you get lined up in the middle of the spikes, perform an air strong to squeeze through. No. I wouldn't make the same mistake 3 times in a row. Forget that one time where I recorded in the wrong resolution 3 times. Please don't bring that up. Audio log number 8.34? Actually, I don't remember where I'm at. which is just a great sign of things to come. It's free. It's free! No! I forget, were you there for that insanity? I don't even remember who was there when I did that shit. I just remember feeling like a dumbass. I think you were? Alright, you probably were then. And once you get lined up in the middle of the spikes, perform an air dodge to squeeze through. Once past... I know this theme. This is the Touhou. Unfortunately, it's not a bucket on a truck. I think I mentioned this before. No, I've definitely mentioned this before. But I will forever associate Touhou now with Bucket on a Truck, which is a song that I've never actually listened to on my own. But when I used to watch Jasmine T, aka Blue Plasma Spark, I definitely got introduced. Jump. And once you get lined up in the middle of this... Hold on. Jump. This will be the last thing I do, and then I'll call it. And once you get lined up... And once you get lined... Alright. Like this. Just like this. Touching the spikes, perform a wall jump. And once you get lined up in the middle of the spikes, perform an air strong to squeeze through. I think that's another instance of I need to turn this down by like 2 to 3%. Touching the spikes, perform a wall jump. And once you get lined up in the middle of the spikes, perform an air strong to squeeze through. And then this took a second to delete, but is that fine? Touching the spikes, perform a wall jump. And once you get lined up in the middle of the spikes, perform an air strong to squeeze through. Once past... No, I definitely need to fucking... Through. I need to get rid of this shit. Like this. Let me hear. Air strong to squeeze through. Once past the spikes, start drifting back. I think I can delete just a little bit more. Just cut an extra sliver off. Perform an air strong to squeeze through. Once past the spikes, start drifting. I feel like I can just cut a... Perform an air strong to squeeze through. This might be too much, but we're gonna just see. We're gonna see. Just lob it off. Perform an air strong to squeeze through. Once past the spikes, start drifting back left and perform a side B to get through the second. Alright. Okay. That is a session. Not bad progress. We're almost to the giant pit section. We're almost there. We did it. And we listened to like 50 minutes of this song. You need to make a medi sleeve? Oh, that'd be cute. I'd love that. And I need to crop. I need to croup this image. To be fair, there should not be too much cropping. I just need to get like this white, and then all this. And then Ignoremu will be complete. It really does. It looks like it's saying ignore Reimu. Do not listen to her. Don't listen to the jester. Alright. Well, thank you so much for watching the stream. I hope you have a good rest of your time. Goodbye.